Hello everybody, welcome back to an episode of Hot Stella Soda. Last part, stuff happens. We commenced battle sequences. We learned about Forenza's true goals and motivations. Things happened. We're working on a plan oh, there's a fucking date, really? Seriously? What a time. This isn't like Blue Archive where it kicks me out the whole game entirely. Alright, minus that interruption, we got things to do! Battle sequence engage! Prince.
ここが準勇者キャンプ。いい場所ね。さて、魔王さんの言っていた花咲旅団の3人はどこかしら。は？いや、これだけの才能を持ちながら空想上の魔王に進出し、こんな醜い植物を生み出すのだ。ダルシャ、本当に哀れだ。でも安心して、私とあの人があなたの夢を終わらせてあげる。
What plants?
この枯れた土、ここが未練の果実を倒した場所ということかしら。まさか自分の足で訪れることになるなんて思わなかった。さて、あなたが勝利を勝ち取ったこの場所から私とあなたでもう一度歩み始めましょう。
Damn plants?
私にふさわしい見事な式だったわ。
How do we defeat him? Blaze, arrows, nothing's making a dent. Burn him! I heard that's how the truckers could have guarded a parasite. You insane? This place is a tinderbox. You'll roast us all alive. We're gonna overrun the camp at this rate. Mizuka, Nazuna, what's the move? Do you even have to ask? We grab a stake and bail before we get boxed in. Easy now. I know you look terrifying, but watch. Surrender! Please stay back! See, they're not attacking. Just disarm the soldiers and left. We're safer if we sit tight. Yeah, I guess they aren't dangerous. Maybe boss sent backup to clear the field. Did they find us? Not a plant, that's a person. You know, a harvest uniform. You release these things, don't you? Good day, I'm Friends, Operations Director of the United Harvest Fillet Branch. I assume Cecil mentioned I'd be coming. Yeah, she said someone from United Harvest would pay a visit. Just didn't expect to be a big shot director. So what do you want? I'll be real. I that Lady Gravemask, your rep is pretty much trash around here. You certainly don't mince words with your hospitality. Nazuna, settle down. Ferenz is trustworthy. She's the one who cleared our names regarding the Lady of Grey rumors. Uh-oh, really? I guess she might be one of the good ones then. I'm no good person. Let's say boss and I have aligned interests. Clearing your names was simply business. Compensation for your trouble. Now, we must address the intelligent plant crisis at its source. I'm here to coordinate our next step. Infiltrate the underground lab tomorrow at dawn. And since you'll be returning to the monolith to claim its grace, I can look after Mystique while she remains unconscious. Can't believe you actually found us. Hardly difficult. It's a small island. You sweep the forest sector by sector, you're bound to stumble upon the monolith entrance eventually. But we've been re-entering the monolith every half hour to force the entrance to shift. I anticipated that variable, which is precisely why I swarmed the area with search teams. Intelligent plants! Hold your fire. Boss has them under control. Master is commanding them. Correct. To spare the city from senseless slaughter, Boss feigned an alliance with Darcia. She's using the plans to force the HQ legions to land. I assume Boss briefed you about entering the monolith to claim the grace within. Master did say that, but leave the monolith with our powers intact? I honestly still can't believe it. But Boss wouldn't lie. Yeah, we wouldn't doubt Stella. It's just, we can't be so sure you're really helping us. Need proof. Vigilant. I expect nothing less from Boss's subordinates. Proof of my allegiance? I admit I have none, and since Boss is with Darcia, calling for verification isn't exactly an option. Wait, didn't Nyx leave you with anything? He never coordinated this, but knowing how prepared she always is, I'm sure she foresaw the standoff. Amber, catch. It's your pillow. Hold on to it for me. If you ever hit a dead end and can't decide, open it. There'll be answers inside. The pillow. Next hit to open if we couldn't decide. Pillow? That's next for you. Well, what's inside? I'm opening it. There's a photo. Writing on the back. You can trust the person in this photo unconditionally. Nyx. Huh, doesn't look much like you now, but yeah, that is you, definitely you. My ID photo. How on earth did she get her hands on that? I'll have it back. Anyway, are we done questioning me? Since Sissel and Nyx both vouch for you, fine. We trust you. Clock's ticking, let's get climbing. Indeed. However, I practically zero field experience inside the monoliths. I shall be relying on your guidance. No sweat, leave it to us. After all, we've got... Given Noya's grace, she should lead... Actually, no. Fuyuka should take point. Belay is her turf. Also, with friends here, we can split into 2 squads. Fuyuka, Noya, Amber, you go together. Friends, you're with me. Ever since Celsa said we could carry our grace outside, Iris has been crunching numbers on how to max out our potential. Friends, you're part of the crew now. Just trust the plan and roll with it. It has been a long time since I felt like this. Boss, I must admit I envy you. Mina, I must admit I envy you. Hey, Darcia, please don't make fun of me. I'm just a regular employee. What is there to envy? Comparing myself to you, honestly, I wouldn't dare. You're far more vital than I'll ever be. Both the United Harvest and to Lady Tyrant. No, I truly mean it. It took until today for me to realize I've been on the wrong path all along. For you, for Rins, people with pure hearts like yours who truly belong by the Tyrant's side. Lady Darcia, I have no idea what you're talking about. I just came back to grab Lady Tyrant's pajamas. Perhaps it's better you don't. Here, look at this document. If you find the terms acceptable, we'll sign it. This is... Why are you giving this to me? Neither the Tyrant nor the High End and Mighty Friends would care for these. I'd rather leave them with someone who actually cherished them. However, nothing is free. You understand the price, don't you? Oh boy. You call them intelligent, but they can act on their mind like they're a nutrient. They picked up Nyx's habits, including afternoon nap. I know, and I accept. Then, please, Lady Darcia, I'll be the task to put the tyrant in your hands. Thank you, Mina. I'll use your will as a nutrient to ensure this ideal takes root. Ah, shit. Oh boy. Their strategy was flawless. Our armors crushed the region that achieves legions. The enemies crumbled, scattering towards nearby cities in disarray. As ordered, the intelligent plans used non-lethal force. We simply neutralized the officers and seized their weapons and supplies. That concludes my report. It's finally over. Fighting all day really takes it out of you. Good work, everyone. How's the city? Citizens are sheltering safely at home. As requested, the intelligent plants are standing guard, distributing necessities. However, we're short on Gen 3 units. I had to redeploy this facility's guards to the city. Please forgive the security gap here. It's fine, I got you two to keep me safe, don't I? By the way, where's Mina? Majesty, she was exhausted from working all evening, so I sent her to bed. She's resting in a secure location, don't worry. Explosions? Friends, what's happening out there? Unclear. The plants say it sure has breached the greenhouses. They're attacking the underground lab's gates. What? What kind of hole are you with? I offer you fresh leaves, solid crossbow bolts, shards of regular stone, sharp stone. I offer you slumber granted by the wild spirits. Nezuka, you're here. The boss is held captive and cannot come to me, and I shall go to her. Ugh. Master's amazing! We actually brought Grace out of the monolith! Ventus magic quotes my blade, blasting everywhere! This power, those intelligent plants don't stand a chance! No, Nezuka made it. With them, friends, my new authority, we have a real shot at taking down Darcia. Majesty, may press your ex-subordinates to infiltrate this deep. They are far more competent than those useless United Harvest grunts. Though, eventually, they're just moths to fly into a flame. Observe, Your Majesty. Ah, shit. Mina?! Human sleep cycles are woefully inefficient, so Mina and I signed a contract. Now she enjoys internal rest in the tank, providing us a constant stream of spirit and memory data. The Gen 3 intelligent plants, powered only by Nyx, had raw power, but lacked coordination. Now that I've added a trace of Mina to the mix, their teamwork is flawless. They're twisting their vines together to spears? That tight formation! This is gonna be a headache. Whoa, hey, since when did these weeds learn how to work as a team? Majesty, see that? Once you patch the flaws, our intelligent plants become invincible. I know you're sentimental. Let me preserve your ex-subordinates in tanks, too. You can visit them daily. After all, nothing beats the loyalty of a specimen in a tank. That's enough, Darcia.
あらあらフィレン太郎
Oh.
どうしたの剣を向ける相手を間違えているわよ
Oh shit.
いいえ間違えてなどいませんだってこの剣はいつか訪れると信じて待ち続けたこの日のために用意したものなんですからあくまで私の計画を邪魔するとまったく残念だわ信じた人に裏切られるその胸の痛みを知るあなたならどんな犠牲を払ってでもこの汚れた世界を作り直そうとする強い意志を持っていると思ったのだけど
Can't they just shatter the glass of the tank and be done with it?
それどころか裏切られた時の心の傷すらまだ埋まっていないくせに
自分は平気ですって顔をして裏切った相手の身を案じるなんて私には理解できないわ。とはいえそんなに彼女が大切ならこの培養ポッドの管理はフィレンに任せてもごめんなさい、それこそ残酷よね。ならこうしましょうか。あなたにもこのポッドに入ってもらって彼女と一緒に一生私のために働き続けてもらうの。
何を言い出すかと思えば、これ以上あなたの無駄話に付き合っている暇はないわ。
無駄話だなんて心外ね。大切な話なのよ。外ではあの夏香と花咲旅団がうまく立ち回っているせいで第三世代の地生植物でも手を焼いているようだし、でもそこにあなたという肥料を加えれば地生植物は第四世代へと進化することができる。そうなれば向こうに傾きかけた流れを再びこちらに取り戻せるの。
私がおとなしくあなたの言うことを聞くと。
そうであってくれれば嬉しいのだけどそれはないでしょうね。でもこのままでは向こうに流れが傾いてしまうし仕方ないからここはニュクスに残業してもらおうかしら。
残業？
ええ、肥料を増やせないなら代わりに魂からの抽出量を増やすの。ただこれにはリスクもあって、抽出量を極端に増やすとね、魂が完全に壊れてしまうまでの時間も当然早くなる。とはいえあなたが拒んだのだからそれも仕方のないことなのだけど。ダリシアその優しさが命取りよ。一体どうされたのです？万が一にも我が君を傷つけるわけにはいきませんので、どうか今一歩お下がりくださいませ。我が君、なぜこのようなものをおかばいになるのですか？
ええ、ありがとう。はあ？私を捨て駒として使うようには言ったけれど、あなた自ら盤上に立つようお願いした覚えはないわ。
I'm that kind of player watching on the sidelines. I don't treat my partners as expendable pawns.
ああ、なるほど。そういうことでしたか。その忌々しい女が我が君を惑わせているのですね。ですがどうぞご安心を。すぐに我が君を救い出し、フィレンについても肥料に。
恨まないでちょうだいね。だって今はおしゃべりの時間ではないんだから。それとさっきは私とあなたを同列で語っていたけれど、大きな勘違いよ。そもそも私はこの世界が汚れているだなんて思っていない。そしてあなた自身がこの世界を作り直そうと思うのだって、それは誰かに裏切られたからでも世界が汚れているからでもない。そうね、あなたはただ愛に飢えているだけ。おそらくこれまでの人生で誰かに愛されたという経験がないのでしょう。
何を言い出すかと思えばいいこと。我が君こそ誰よりも私を愛してくださっているの。当然でしょう。私は我が君の一番の理解者であり、 も忠実なしもべなんだから。ですので我が君、今すぐそれを証明して
She's
ご
got
覧
the
に入れ
psycho
ましょう。
eyes.
その体は
Oh God.
いつの間に。
我が君へのこの忠誠心は永遠に理解できないのでしょうね。でもいいのよ。だってあなたの裏にもあなたが我が君をたぶらかしたことも全てが私に課せられた試練なのだから。そしてそれを乗り越えることで
Psycho.
忠誠心は証明されるの。
魔王さん、これは
それは
まさか自分の体まで植物にしちゃうだなんて思いもしなかったけど、あなたの感覚が鈍ってくれたようでこちらとしては助かったわ。それじゃあとは任せたわよ、キングさん。
Corinne flings a green key she swiped from Darcia's cloak high in the air. Lands in my palm. I received a resolve. Majesty, what are you doing? Take your eyes off me. You must have confidence to spare. Insolent brat! Plant attack! Kill Corinne! She isn't even fit to be your nutrient. Outside, the intelligent plants suddenly cease combat. Disregarding the damage, they try to retreat to Darcia's side. Plants, stand down by the order of the tyrant. How? Darcia, did you forget that Mina was obsessed with the rules? In your system, the tyrant's rule is law. To plants that assimilate Mina's mind, your words mean nothing next to the tyrant's command. Oh. Wow, I made it up here. I scale the iron ladder to the top of a tank and turn the emerald key to unlock the heavy lid. Psychic fluid. Bishop must be right at the bottom of this tank. Oh. It's supposed to be immune to magic. How are these voices forced their way into my head? What is this stuff? Your Majesty, what are you doing? Get down from there! You have no protection! That psychic fluid will dissolve your memories instantly! My immunity might not be enough to save me this time. Losing my memories. I'd end up just right back where I started, waking up in that lost desert. That doesn't sound so scary. If I lose everything, even if I'm all alone, my friends will find me. They'll bring me back. Whether I'm the company's boss, the legendary tyrant, or just some passing trekker. This is the path I chose. Your Majesty, what have you done? How dare you? Corinne's! If she's harmed in any way, you'll pay for your life! Darcia's magic streaks past Corinne, slamming to the tank holding the lithe grass mother. The thick glass shatters, the massive creature surges out, coiling around Darcia and fusing with her body. Corinne's! This perfect form, unite with the lithe grass, I'll send you to your grave! Oh boy. Oh boy. To battle! Oh.
あなたが思い描く理想の魔王ではないの。だってそうです。あなたが自らの手でビショップの駒を奪って。私が受けて立ちましょう。
Die, bitch!
それはあなたが自分のことしか考えていない偽善者だからよ。当然の結果とはいえ、たまには褒めてくれていいのよ。
Bubbles trailed from my lips as I dived into the tank and kicked hard from the bottom to the bottom. Elizabeth is awful down here. What's that bishop piece? Must be a new president. I heard you're from Filet. What a beautiful city. Always wanted to visit. Wow, this greenhouse is gorgeous. Thank you for bringing the beauty of the Filet to our great Slide Academy. Are you into gardening? Me too. Do you mind if I tag along and help tend to the flowers? Thank you for your monthly funding support. We won't let you down. Can't thank you enough for sorting out my father's job. I'll never forget this kindness. The voices are getting clearer. Does it feel as magic getting into my head? No, my body feels fine. Focus. I need to find the bishop. There's a light ahead. How big is this fucking tank? President! How should I transplant this one? Could you show me? Nope. To protect the roots, dig wide from the outside. Careful to lift the entire root ball, soil and all. President, why 3 seeds per hole? Isn't that wasteful? Guarantees germination. If all 3 sprout, we can just thin them out later. I see. There's a real science to gardening, isn't there? Why am I messing around with these plants? Where did this gardening trivia come from? I see. This must be someone else's memory. I'm just a passenger here. Hey, you hear the news? They're holding a snap election for student council president. Huh? Why? Didn't we just literally have an election? You're seriously out of the loop. The president's dad got into a brawl at the United Harvest Senate meeting. Beat another senator to death. Doesn't that make him a murderer? Exactly. Graceland Academy can't have killer's child running the student council. The election's probably rigged anyway. Bet the winner's from Grace Imperium. Shh, drop it, she's listening. That day on, the Academy's spiritual greenhouse goes quiet. The only sound is from the gardening spade turning soil. Digging away like this is actually kind of therapeutic. I get the feeling the owner of this memory never cared about being the student council president anyway. Hurry up, we need to rip all these flowers out. Racing Pyramid United Harvest Field is totally public now. People know he used to hang out with her. We blacklisted. Look, I'm grateful she helped my dad, but her family drama is a completely separate issue. She funded all our activities too. She was such a nice person. How did it end up like this? It's low. At least say that. Hey, what are you doing? Someone worked hard to grow those. How can you destroy them? It's a shame, sure. The plants are innocent. But once the president changes, this whole place gets bulldozed anyway. Yeah, the greenhouse is doomed sooner or later. Can't really blame us. But the two girls ignore me completely, swinging their hoes and tearing up the garden. Stop it! The hand swipes at the hoe but passes through the handle, clutching nothing but air. The girls make quick work of the last flower, dust off their hands, and leave. So I'm just a spectator in this story, after all. Thank you. You're very kind. Huh? I turned to under a shadowy figure standing right there where it was a moment ago. You could see me? Yes, but please don't stick up for me. If you do, they'll just paint you as a villain too. The figure passes through me like a peck to pick up a fallen leaf, tucking it carefully into a sketchbook. The symbol on the cover. Isn't that the tyrant's mark? Indeed, that is your mark. Darcia? Why are you here? Without my dramatic attire, you barely recognize me, do you, Majesty? You are inside my memories. I assume this is the second flute at work. No, not that artificial sludge. It must be your bishop piece, bridging the gap between our souls. I count myself fortunate to have linked to your Majesty's soul in these final moments. That person just now, was that you back at school? Yes. My father was a senator for United Harvest. He gave his life for eliminating his company's rivals during the conflict with the Great Imperium, yet the Senate refused to honor her sacrifice. Instead, they picked my family's fortune and clean like vultures. The classmates who used to flock to me with favor has vanished overnight. They mirrored the Senate they mirrored the Senate to turn on me, bullying and mocking me. At first, I dismissed them as fools who got off on tormenting the weak. I told myself I still had my garden. Even if every human had on Earth betrayed me, the planets never would. But when they uprooted by flower beds, I realized I was wrong. They weren't trying to get anything from me. They weren't trying to do anything. They weren't trying to do it for fun. They bullied me simply to feel safe. Safe? You were way too cozy with the ex-president. Keep talking to her and people get the wrong idea. She's a murderer's daughter, you know. If anyone finds out we used to be friends, I'll get dragged down with her. Fear of isolation, desperate for acceptance, humans need a herd to feel secure. They'll happily fill their own into the wolves to stay in it. You truly are pathetic creatures. In the wreckage of my guard, I found a book. I imagine you could guess what was inside. Exactly. It was your story. In your story, you suffered just like I did. Betrayed time and time again by those closest to you, yet always rising to fight back. Your resilience spoke to me. You became my light. Because of the tyrant, I found the strength to gather the stones they cast at me and use them to pave my path to power. Swearing loyalty to your majesty was only natural. Bringing plants to your legion, granting them minds of their own. This is how I atone for those innocent flowers I failed to protect. Most importantly, unlike people, plants always return your care with beauty. It may take decades, maybe centuries, but I will perfect this army step by step. I won't let you down, your majesty. If only we could move everyone's souls into plant vessels. Imagine what peaceful, tranquil world we finally have. You're romanticizing them. Parasitic vines bleed their hosts dry. Climbers choke the very trees that support them just to steal the light. Walnut leaves poison the soil. Leaves poison the soil to kill rivals. Even the gaps in a forest canopy are just borders in a constant war for territory. Darcia, that garden be peaceful you're imagining, it doesn't exist. Just like your light. The tyrant you worship isn't the person standing right in front of you. You want me to be the tyrant from your fantasies. But I'm just me. I can never be the idol you built in your mind. I know, your majesty. I've been watching you since the moment you stepped through our doors. but I couldn't admit it. If I did, I'd be all alone again. Finally, after finding a ray of hope, how could I possibly bear to let it go? Deep down, I know. I'm no different than humans I despise, forcing my delusion onto others just to feel a false sense of security. Is that how you really feel? You're right. Humans are cowards. We're afraid of so many things. But we're also capable of courage. We fight tooth and nail to conquer the fear for the sake of our ideals. Admitting your inadequacy is still striving for a better future. Isn't that a strength in itself? To me, that such humanity is beautiful. Darcia, stop this. It's not too late. No one died in the chaos in Filet. You still have a chance to make amends. A wretch like me doesn't deserve such kindness. Maybe they are Lady Tyner I always admired. But I'm already too far gone. I merged myself with the cultivation tank ages ago to develop Gen 2 intelligent plan. This form you see before you is the last shred of my humanity. Darcia. Why? Why go this far? I put friends through the small hell I faced, yet she was luckier. She had loyal friends. All I ever wanted was to be loved, to be needed, to be told that my existence wasn't a mistake. But seeing the people you choose to stand by your side, I realized I could never be one of them. I was strayed too far from the path. So this is it. The end of Darcia. But I made my peace long ago. I seek no redemption. I despise humanity, and I'll remain its enemy until my dying breath. Grant me one last wish. Take the chess piece and end me with your own hands. I can't stand by your side, but remember this. Every other company in this world is your enemy. Ugh. What was that? The piece. I got the bishop. Hey. Boss, you alright? I'm back. Friends, how long was I under? A minute, maybe? I'm not sure. Definitely no more than 2. Felt like a lifetime. Wait, never mind that. Where's Darcia? Where is she? Right there. Looks like she entered the tank a while ago. She's fused with the lithe grass mother. Majesty, is that you? Forgive me, Your Majesty. I can no longer see or hear. If I'd only met you sooner, maybe I wouldn't have lost my way. Oh, shit. It's the final chapter! Hey friends, we bagged the last magic radiant grass in town. The operation is a success. Honestly, those little guys are kind of cute. Bet they'd hit us as pets, don't you think? You really think people want that thing in their house? Totally! Just look at those innocent eyes. Iris, they live on sun, soil, and water. They even help with chores. Very low maintenance. Should we take one then? Rise on the roof. It'll get plenty of sun. The roof? No way, that's my spot. 2 weeks after Darcia's fall, peace returns to Filet. As if you're not Harvest HQ's legions, they cut their losses and slink back home. After the battle was over, we pulled Nyx and Mina from the tanks and laid Darcia to rest. The intelligent plants, deprived of their nutrients, regressed into ordinary magic radiant grass. Over the past 2 days, Suri, Sapphire, and Noya have managed to capture most of the scattered magic grass through their singing. Fueled by journalistic zeal, Mystique recovers in 2 weeks, and is already furiously writing a deep dive on the whole affair. She didn't last long. But for us gathered in the office, a bigger challenge looms. Are you sure about this? Dealing with the Senate? Sure, Lady Friends or even Ruby or Sapphire would be a better fit. I'm stuck here cleaning up Darcia's mess, and I need Ruby and Sapphire. I'd be a massive headache if they let me here. If they let me now. Besides, didn't Darcia recommend you? Well, she promised me a Senate seat, provided I enter the tank and became nutrient. Don't misunderstand. I didn't say yes because I wanted the seat. Since the plants got Nyx's sleepiness, I thought if I became nutrient, maybe they'd inherit my obedience too. Then they listen to Sessa, not her. I follow, and you were right. Darcia's plan was derailed. Good work, Mina. My, guess being a stickler for the rules is the perks. You barely recovered. Why don't you save your breath and rest? Don't sell yourself short, Mina. Our branch only gets 1 ascendancy, but the black vote carries the weight of 10. Plus, representative automatically gets 10% of the branch's shares. Master, what are shares? Basically, it means Mina owns 1/10 of the fillet branch. Or rather, the position she holds does. What? Whoa, Mina just became a straight-up millionaire. She can't cash out. Those shares are an honorary asset tied to the title. Usually the CEO holds it. But right now, controlling that 10% is crucial for us. Darcia signed the title over to you before putting you in the tank. Almost as if she knew this would happen. But seeing the people you chose to stand by your side, I realize I could never be one of them. I've strayed too far from the path. So this is it. The end of Darcia. But I made my peace long ago. I seek no redemption. I despise humanity and I'll remain its enemy until my dying breath. Offering me everything before defeat, blind loyalty, or obsession for their phantom tyrants? Mina, you follow the rules, and among us, you love this branch most. You're the perfect representative. After the mess led by Darcia, HQ is watching us like hawks. They treated us like accomplices when they called, threatened to fire the whole staff in this branch. I won't let that happen. I'll handle the Senate appeal myself. Right. Ryuka, Nazuka, Nazuna, and Kaide, could you do me a favor? What is it? Big, important mission for us? I need you to escort me to United Harvest HQ. The HQ seems to be really far away. Exactly. The HQ is hostile. It would be a dangerous trip. That's why I need you. Sure, Petal Bloom's grand comeback. Starting with a heavy job is a good omen. Fine. Since the boss asks it, I'll keep Miss Mina safe. Mazuka sounded down. She's sick. Lana, can you figure out why? Oh boy. Certainly, leave the analysis to me. Tyrant, would you mind showing your bishop seal of grace? Sure, but how's that gonna do with Nazuka's condition? Boss, look! The piece! It's floating! The Well of World's Tyrant Development System has identified the power within this seal of grace. It's called Oracle. Oracle. Gods use that to project their will directly into people's minds. Is that how Darcia forced human skills into those plants? Correct. However, your system level is too low to unlock its full potential. Currently, you can only access a fragment of the power. The Unlimited Heart Link. What does that mean? I don't get it. Heartland Gap uses built-in artifact magic. It draws power from monoliths to enable remote calls and messaging. Normally, devices only connect if they share the same monolith's range. If they don't, the link fails. But with the Oracle Authority bypasses this. Once paired with the Throne device, you can communicate from anywhere in Nova, regardless of distance. So please rest easy, Lady Nazuka. With the limited heart link, you'll feel like you're right by each other's side, no matter the distance. What are you talking about? That's not like I'm gonna be lonely though, boss. And I'm definitely not worried that she might forget me. Definitely not. Oh, you absolutely you are. Nobuika, get everyone moving. We need to prepare. Right. I don't want to leave Master either. I'm scared, but I'll be brave. I want to tag along. Sounds fun. I gotta finish writing the scoop first. My, the area here hasn't felt this light in ages. We have you to thank, boss. We can't relax yet. The legions are gone, but Kozen and Jayhawk aren't. Plus, you're the only acting CEO. If HQ plans to send a replacement. Naturally, this is why I shall continue to require your expertise. Don't forget, we're allies for life. I won't forget, we're partners who fought side by side. Indeed, and I'm an expensive pawn, boss. Grant my wish and may play the board however you like. Don't look at me like you do. Don't look at me to do all the thinking. Oh right, take this. What's this? What's this? 2 years ago, Darcia sent me to your orphanage for an ancient relic. I refused to be her errand girl or fuel her madness. So I botched the stealth. I wanted people in the orphanage to spot us, call the Imperial Guard and chase us off. Valid excuse to return empty-handed. But instead, everyone vanished overnight. Maybe they thought running was safer than calling the guards. Or rather, perhaps they were confident they could escape us. So Aunt Allie and the kids left because of you. But you were actually trying to help. You're forgiven. Do you know where they went? Afraid not. But after they left, I investigated the basement and found 2 items. One was an old recipe for a tawny nightingale. The other was his compass. Well, not exactly a compass. That soulstone-shaped red needle is locked to a point in one specific direction, no matter where you turn. If you follow it, you might find the answers you're looking for. I think I've seen this. Back when I used to sneak into the basement as a kid. You recognize it, Noya? Nope. Drawing a blank. Anyway, a clue's a clue. We'll just walk where it points. We're bound to hit something eventually. I'll leave it to you then. Goodbye, everyone. You haven't had a break since this whole time. Maybe slow down a bit. Appreciate the concern, but I'm hardly a workaholic. The work isn't going anywhere, so before I start, I'm visiting a friend. It's been ages since we have had a proper talk. Ew. Nix! Was she napping?
さて、今日の気分は。そうやって悩んでも、結局はレモンティーにするんでしょ？よくわかっているじゃない？学生の頃からずーっと不思議に思ってたんだけど、フィレンって基本的に何でもスパッと決めるのに、どうして自動販売新規の前だと急に優柔不断になるの？あら、言っていなかったかしら。こうして迷っているとね、優しい誰かが私の代わりに買ってくれるのよ。あら、奇遇ね。私も言ってなかったんだけど、これまでフィレンの代わりに払った26,800ドーラ、近いうちに請求するからよろしくね。ケチ。飲んだのは自分でしょ。それはそうと、こうして私がフィレンに飲み物をおごるのっていつ以来だっけ？3年と268日ぶりよ。ってどうしてニュクスまでレモンティーを飲んでいるの？よく見たら後ろに缶が山積みになっているし。あなたレモンティーなんて私の前では一度も飲んでいなかったでしょ？だってこれは降格処分に対する反発、嫌がらせだから。カンパニー中の自動販売新規からレモンティーだけ買い占めて、誰かさんを困らせてやろうと思って。降格処分に対する？まさか私が降格処分を言い渡したこと？でもあれはダリシアの目を欺くため二人で立てた作戦だったでしょ？それはそう。でもあれ以降マーケティング部でかなりこき使われてきたのも事実なんだけど。なら監査官に戻る？このタイミングならそれも可能よ。監査官やめとくよ。特別扱いだなんだって言われたくないから。それにマーケティング部の仕事だって案外楽しんでるしね。それじゃ多忙な副支部長をいつまでも引き止めちゃ悪いし、私はそろそろ。ええ、短い時間だったけどいい息抜きになったわ。そういえばそうだここは副支部長様からどうぞ。 こういう場合立場は関係ないと思うのだけど、内容が内容だからそうさせてもらうわ。とにかく今度から私の写真を使うとき、証明写真を使うのはやめてくれないかしら。正直自分でもあの写真は気に入っていないのよ。
でも他の写真なんて持ってないし、それに証明写真なら確実にフィレンだってわかるでしょ。
はあ、わかったわ。今度別の写真を渡すからそれを使ってちょうだい。それであなたの話は？
今のフィレンの話と通ずるところがあるんだけど、きっとこの先あなたはみんなを引っ張る立場としてどんどん仕事が増えていくと思う。でもね、だからこそ苦しい時ほど笑顔を忘れないでほしいの。上司が怖い顔してると下の人はプレッシャー感じちゃうし。
なら聞くけど、普段はムスッとしている上司がある日を境に突然ニコニコし始めたら、下の人はどう思うのかしら。
フィレンが急にニコニコし始めたら、
そんなの恐怖でしかないでしょう。
何よそれ、結局ダメじゃない。
かもね。だけど私としてはキリッとした顔のフィレンも好きだけど、優しい顔のフィレンも好きだから、私のためにまた昔みたいに笑ってくれない？
昔みたいに。仕方がないわね。他ならぬあなたの頼みなら特別に聞いてあげなくもないけど。
ほんと？なら明日から毎日笑顔のフィレンに会えるのを楽しみにしてるから。お、そうだ、さっき言ってた新しい写真、せっかくだし私が撮ってあげようか。
え、あなたが？
だってフィレンの一番可愛い顔は親友の私が一番よく知ってるんだから。
そうやってもっともらしいことを言って。まったく、あなたという人は本当に強引なんだから。まあ、だからこそ気の強い私とも気が合うのでしょうけどね。ニュクス、今日までありがとう。そして今この瞬間から改めてよろしくね。
Hey, I like how each episode has their own like little like end credit sequence animation. That's one thing I kind of wish Blue Archive started doing. I love it! I love it! Love it. Oh, what's this? Grace Imperium, Imperial Guard, United Harvest, Deep Sea Finance. Ah, shit. Filet is about to get very crowded. I saw your command skills firsthand in that earlier brawl. But the coming war won't be won with brute force. It runs on Dora. Don't hold back, boss. Show me everything. Can you flip the table and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat this time? Let's see. What the fuck's that supposed to mean? Autumn's definitely here. Hope Mina and Bellabloom packed warm layers. All mistakes and some winter gear their way. Oh. Ow! Sorry! Wasn't watching where I was... Huh? Nobody's here, but I swear I bumped into somebody. Mind playing tricks on me? As the boss's footsteps fade, a sudden gust sweeps the empty corner. The parasol materializes midair, followed by an elegant figure fading into view beneath it. Who's that? Familiar trees, shadows, even the dust carries the scent of days gone by. How nostalgic, Filet. Who's that? My adorable prey. The hunt is about to begin. Do try to keep me entertained for a while, won't you? Who's that? Mysterious black figure. Oh boy. When one trouble ends, another begins. Hey! Nice! I'll tell you what. I love it. I love it. I love it! Oh, fuck me, dude! Alright, well that's the end of chapter 6. Guess that's gonna be it for now. I do like how each and every chapter so far has had like an ending credit sequence. I that's a nice touch. Kind of gives the feel like, hey, you did it. Chapter's fully complete. The arc is over. Oh man. But yeah, that is chapter 6. Finally done. We're back on the way for more content. No idea when the next batch is gonna come out. So when we next time we'll dive into the next bit of story. So, honestly, chapter 6, I kind of like that one. I liked it better than the last chapter. Last chapter was okay, but I like this one a lot. Now I want Nyx as a trekker. They need to make Nyx playable. I want her. But yeah, I'm wrapping it up here. When you come back, we'll see what happens next. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you then. Later.